I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 45 of our Pokemon Let's Go Master Trainer Quest. And guys, if you missed last episode, we finished capturing the rest of the Pokemon we need for our Master Trainer Quest. Today, we're going to start that everyone's favorite part, my favorite part, your guys' favorite part. We're going to be grinding their levels to about level 90 or so. You can see here we have all these Pokemon here marked. Most importantly, we got to make sure we have Chansey, which we already do, Weepinbell on the team. We're going to go ahead and numerically put on Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Lickitung. Now we're gonna go ahead and fly this. Whoa, hold up. No Weepinbell. Glad I caught that. I thought Weepinbell was already in the party, but I guess I was mistaken. Unless I may have removed Weepinbell just now. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Weepinbell, join the squad. Now we're gonna fly to Cerulean City, go to Cerulean Cave. We're gonna catch a bunch of Chanseys, and that's pretty much all we're doing today. Well, hello, Ruby. Hopefully we can get them to level 90 today, and if we do, next episode we'll be doing the battles for those Pokemon, specifically Sandshrew, Sandslash, Weepinbell, Victory Bell, maybe Gengar. I haven't evolved my Haunter yet, but I plan on doing that here in the next couple days. Just gotta wait for my buddy to get online so I can get him to trade for me. Trying to trade with randoms is a difficult task at times, it seems, because they're just not as active as they once were when this game first came out. And I've said that many a times before in the past when we had to try to evolve some of the other Pokemon we had. Of course, you know, the Machoke, the Kadabra, and Graveler. Had to evolve all of them. Alright, so we're looking for Chanseys. We don't know if we need the other Joy-Con. Well, I think we get more experience for it, so we might as well bring it along with us. Let me go ahead and pop a lure. But yes, guys, we want to get the Sand... oh my god, we're almost out of max lures already? We already have one active, though. We do want to get the Sandshrew, Sandslash, Weepinbell, and Victory Bell battles done as soon as possible so I can get the next set of battles out, the compilation of the next set of battles. Once we get those done, like the rest of them up until this point, we'll be able to pump them out like once a week. That was my original goal. I just didn't realize, because I'm an idiot, that we somehow missed the Sandshrew and Sandslash battles. Whoops. Alright, so let's go and start capturing Chanseys here. We don't need to use Ultra Balls, I don't think. Use Great Balls. So you know how it is, we're trying to catch 31 Chanseys to get that chain going. From that point forward, we'll try to, you know, focus on the large and smaller Chanseys. 3,700, like that's not bad already. That was our first Chansey. Of course, I gotta make sure Weepinbell does not evolve. You know, if we get them to level 90 pretty early on, like let's say 20, maybe even 30 minutes in, we might go ahead and jump into the Sandshrew, Sandslash, Weepinbell, Victory Bell battles. We'll hold off on the Lickitung, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan battles. I don't really care about those at the moment. Our main focus is obviously the others, the ones that we just mentioned a second ago. Weepinbell, Victory Bell, Sandshrew, Sandslash, so that I can start working on the compilation and get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Jumps up to 8,000 already. Crazy. I love it. And then once we get those battles done, including Gengar, we are going to basically just be doing this for a few episodes. that's leveling up all the rest of our Pokemon to level 90 plus, including the legendaries and Meltan. I guess, is Meltan and Melmetal considered legendaries? I assume they are. I guess they're considered like mythical Pokemon, like a Mew, like a Celebi, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're considered. Again, don't know if Melmetal is what we're going to be going after at some point. Meltan, we definitely can. But as you guys know, Melmetal and Mew are both up in the air. Mew, way up in the air. Because, again, nowhere near close to being done with that on Pokemon Go with the Mew mission. And I don't have any other way of getting Mew. I'm not even going to try to trade for someone's Mew. Unless they're willing to take, like, a shiny Pokemon. I haven't been paying attention to the trade chat at all. But if someone's willing to take, like, a shiny Charizard or something, I love our shiny Charizard. But I'd be willing to do that from you for the Let's Play, you know, for the trainer quest. Because I can always catch him the shiny Charmander. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. It would suck to see him go. But getting Mew would be great. I don't know if anyone's offering those kind of trades. I doubt it, because Mew is pretty hard to get. You literally have two options. You have buying the Pokeball or whatever, right? And then you also have doing the Pokemon Go quest. Is it even called a quest in that game? I mean, it's technically like a quest, right? Like you have a set of missions to do. I don't know if I don't know what they're called in that game, to be honest. I don't play Pokemon Go a lot. I played a lot when it first came out for about a year, and then I kind of just fell off it a little bit. I still participate sometimes in community days. Like I'm probably going to participate in the Shiny Bagon community day because I want a Shiny Bagon. But I guess ever since I never caught Shiny Beldum during the Shiny Beldum day, I keep saying Shiny Beldum, but the Beldum community day, I was a little sad, and it kind of broke my spirit a little bit. But those were the only times I was playing at the time, anyways. I was only going out for community day. Hoping for hoping for shinies. I don't really do any of the raids. So, I mean, only really participate during events, really. But who knows? You know, perhaps, you know, Bagon Day I can finish off the Mew mission, you know? It ain't gonna happen. But, it is what it is. Anyways, continuing here. We're just capturing chances. We're at 4. We're at 4. Again, if we can get to level 90 with those 3 Pokemon, well, those 2 Pokemon, really. Only got to worry about Weepinbell and Sandshrew. We'll go and hit up their battles today. It's got to be quick, though. It's got to be quick, though, because we're probably only going to go like 45 minutes today. Maybe 30, we'll see. Of course, we're collecting all the items we can collect. What? What? Chansey, what are you doing, girl? But the great thing is, guys, we are so close to being done with the Master Trainer quest. Very excited to be done with it. It's been a lot of fun, but some of these, like, a lot of this, like, grinding process of, you know, capturing all these Chanseys and farming for candies has been kind of taxing, to be honest. Definitely ready to do a different Let's Play. And what's next after Pokemon Let's Go? I don't know yet. It's going to be Pokemon related, obviously. I just don't know what we're going to do yet. I'm thinking Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I'm thinking a randomizer. I've also thought about, and I mentioned this in the comments. Was it in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I don't remember what comment section it was in, but I'm thinking about doing a Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, whichever one. A monotype randomizer. I think that'd be pretty fun. The way I just don't know how I would work it out just yet, cause like obviously with randomizers anything could pop up, and it would be Nuzlocke style, Nuzlocke rules. I was thinking about picking a starter, like figuring out what type we're gonna be based on the starter Pokemon we choose, and then I can go one of two ways, right? If it's I could choose one of its typings and just stick to that type the rest of the game. Still one encounter per area. If we can't find that type of Pokemon, we're just out of luck in that area, whatever. Or if the Pokemon is a duo type, like let's say I find like my starter Pokemon could be a Zapdos, right? And instead of just picking either electric or flying, I could have electric and flying types. But then that wouldn't be a monotype now, would it? So I don't know. I thought a monotype challenge could be kind of fun. Oh, a lot of options. But it's probably going to be like a randomizer or a Nuzlocke or something along those lines. Chansey levels up, Lickitung levels up. But I was leaning towards Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire or Pokemon X and Y. Probably one of those two. I've been really wanting to play X and Y again. So I might do X and Y, but I think Oras might be the one I do next. I also want to play through Pokemon Black and White again because, as I mentioned before, that was like my least favorite Pokemon game. Probably my least favorite generation total. And I don't know if it's because I just didn't like or care for the games themselves, or if it was just because of maybe the time in my life at the time that I started playing. I had moved. I was going to a university. I was working, going to university. Like I was just so busy with college life that I don't know if all of that was just too much on my plate. I just didn't have time to really enjoy the game itself. So I'd be willing to give it another chance and see if maybe it wasn't the game, but it was just me. Because there are a lot of people, man. There are a lot of people that love Pokemon Black and White, Black 2, White 2. That's their favorite generation of games. And to me, it's my least favorite. So I'd be willing to give it another chance and see, like I said, if maybe it was me, maybe I can get a new appreciation out of them. So at some point we will play through those games as well, and as well as Black 2, White 2. I just don't know if we're going to play those next or Oris next. It's going to be probably one of those two, or X and Y. A lot of options, obviously. The cool thing about Pokemon, when it comes to games and what games you want to play and how you want to play them, there's so infinite possibilities, because you have the mainstream games. You can do Nuzlocke, randomizers, you can do all kinds of different little challenges, and there's so many of them. And then on top of that, you have ROM hacks. I mean, there's so much you can do to really create a new experience or something fun. If you're tired of the old, the old guard, the old formula of the game, I think it's great. I love that those things exist. But it'll definitely be like a mainstream game next, because I like to rotate. Like right now, my rotations are like mainstream game. Then once we're done with the main game, we'll go ahead and switch up to a spin-off. So, like for example, we did Pokemon Heart Gold, We did the Nuzlocke, then we swapped into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Now, granted, I probably could have continued a different a mainline game just because we're doing the Pokemon Master Trainer quest here on Let's Go. But I really wanted to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so I was just like, we'll be alright. Plus, I knew we were getting close to the end of this, so I was like, well, we'll just start one of those once we're done with the Master Trainer quest itself. Because we'll probably be done in under... My guess is under 15 episodes from this point. Because once we train these Pokemon up, I do think we can beat the majority of the Master Trainer battles without farming for candies. I firmly believe that. And if that's the case, we just have to farm candies for a couple Pokemon or whatever it is we have to do. We're pretty much on the home stretch. We're gone. Now for the legendaries, Mewtwo needs what, 8,000 CP to get the Master Trainer title. That one might be a little difficult because we're gonna have to grind candies for that. HP candies and stuff. We have a ton of HP candies now, and we're getting Chansey candies at the Yahoo out here. In fact, let me see how many health candies we have because we might be over. And I don't want to go over when I could just be feeding them to Mewtwo, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. You know what I mean? Because they all need to have their CP at a certain level. Ditto as well. Ditto has to be, I think, 4,000, which I think once we get Ditto to level 90, it should be up there anyways. So let me go to Candy Jar real fast. Got a lot of smart candies. A lot of quick candies. A lot of my can. Wow! Health candies were not even close. Okay, that's good. Damn, I didn't realize we had so many candies. That's crazy. Why? So I don't think we can be able to do the Sand Slash Weezing Victory Bell battles today. But that's alright. We're still rocking, baby. We're still rocking. Rock Pokemon. Rhydon, Graveler. What a pun. What a transition. Terrible. Alright, so Chansey! Now, if I were to do a Nuzlocke challenge, monotype Nuzlocke challenge, if there was a specific type that I would be most excited for, what would it be? You know, it's tough to say because I love so many different types of Pokemon. It's hard for me to pick what's my actual favorite typing. I remember a long time ago, and I mentioned this through a few different videos. I couldn't tell you which ones they were though. What my favorite type of Pokemon is, favorite type. And I did a video once upon a time that I never released. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did. I might make one at some point again. And the list may change. But I made a list of top 25 favorite Pokemon. It was either top 25 or top 20. I think it was top 25. And then I did a little fun little chart at the end, how many Pokemon from what generation. I think Gen 1 was probably had the most, and that's common, especially when you start in Gen 1, you learn and love so many Pokemon, and as you play, your love grows for them, right? So the further and further the generations go, the more and more you love the Pokemon from previous generations because you had that much more time with them, if that makes sense. But another thing was how many of what type. And the one with the most typing, which to my surprise, I was actually very surprised by this, was actually Dark type. I really like Dark type Pokemon. On that list were Pokemon like I think Sneasel or Weavile was on that list. It's probably both. Houndoom was on the list. Crocodile was on the list. And there was like 7 or 8 dark types. And I was just like, wow, I must really like dark type Pokemon. I was kind of surprised by that. So I remember dark type was high on the list. I think fire Pokemon was really high on the list. I think ice Pokemon was fairly high on the list because I had what? I had Articuno, Glaceon, which Glaceon is my favorite Pokemon. Weavile or Sneasel or both were on that list. They're both ice Pokemon as well. So I know that was high on the list. It was pretty crazy. I would love to do that list again and see if maybe it's changed. I know Crobat was high on my list. But anyways, it's going to be interesting to see because I think the most exciting part about starting like a Nuzlocke or a randomizer, especially a randomizer, is figuring out what your starter is going to be, right? Now, unfortunately for me, during my first randomizer that I ever did, which was Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, my starter, I don't remember what my third starter Pokemon was, but there were 2 Trampiches. It may have been a Fletchling. It was like 2 Trampiches and a Fletchling. It was like, really? I got randomizer starters and 2 of them are the same Pokemon? That was a little disappointing. We ended up picking Trapinch, which I ended up dying, unfortunately. But in fact, all my Pokemon did. I lost that Nuzlocke, but I kept playing anyways. We basically kept like one of our Pokemon. I was like, well, we'll just continue where we're at. I should have just restarted the whole thing. I really wish I would have. But it's okay because we did, even though we didn't technically beat the Pokemon Ultra Sun Nuzlocke, we did beat the Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke, which was really good. We had a couple snags near the end, and I won't go into detail there for spoiler purposes, but yeah, I'm excited to do another Nuzlocke randomizer. And if I could have any, I guess I would say ice types, right? Because my favorite type is ice, right? Glaceon. Would love to start off with like a Sneasel would be amazing, and then find an Eevee later on. Excuse me. That's interesting too. What would I do in that? I guess for a monotype, like if you find a Pokemon that evolves, like an Eevee for example, right? Like no matter what, chances are Eevee's gonna be able to fit into my Nuzlocke in some way. So if I find a wild Eevee, I would still be able to catch it because it evolves into a Glaceon. That'd be a rule that I guess I would make for myself. It makes sense. Though that occurrence is very rare, but I guess like a Crab Brawler, right? Crab Brawler evolves into an ice type. So I could catch Crab Brawler and it would still be able to, I'd still be able to use it, and when it evolves it's then an ice type. Okay. Another thing I can do is I can either just pick a type, or I can use like a randomizer, like a number generator, like a random number generator, and basically let it pick for me which type that I have, and then I can just make it to where all wild Pokemon are that specific type. I've thought about that as an option as well, and that might be actually easier. But I think it kind of takes away from the excitement, though, of like picking that starter Pokemon. I don't know. It's a tough decision. Alright. Now we're starting to get a lot of EXP now, which is great. Wow. I saw something pop on my phone like a notification. It was a long one. It was from Reddit. I was just like, someone sent me a long text message? What the hell? I was like, oh, no, it's Reddit. What? Oh, I hate this Chansey so much. We're at 21. So I think what we'll do is we'll get to 31 Chanseys, and we'll call it an episode there. Get to that magical 31 number. And next episode, depending on where we're at, we actually might be able to do the battles next episode. We'll just take a look. Because we're gaining about 1 level per capture. We're at 78, so we need 12 more. I'll tell you what. if we're really close to level 90 with Sandshrew, by the time we get to 31, we might go ahead and finish off till we get to like level 90 with Sandshrew. End the episode there. The next episode, start off with the Sandshrew and Weeping Bell battles. Maybe Gengar as well. I will try to evolve him tonight or tomorrow. Grab the item. Grab the item. I guess we just have to wait and see. $16,000, let's go. You know what? Screw it, we're getting to level 90 before we end the episode. We're so close already, we're at level 80. 10 more to go. So retract my statement about the 31 candies. Hell, we might get to level 90 before we get to 31 candies. But at the very least, we're going to go with the level 90. We're going to go to we at least have 31 candies and Sandshrews level 90. So did I say 31 candies? I meant 31 Chanseys, if that's what I said. You get the idea. $15,000, respectable. Weeping Bell is growing pretty slow, though. Why are you leveling up so slow? I mean, I guess they should go without saying, but we're gonna get Weeping Bell to level 90 as well. So. That's happened to me so many times now. Are you actually kidding me? That's amazing. Like, have the Joy-Cons too close together so they were bouncing off each other? $5,000 experience, well, it'd be like that sometimes. 5,000 still is a decent amount, though. I mean, almost half a level on Sandshrew. $25, feeling alive, baby. Let's go. Come on. Chansey! A little too far to the right. 30,000. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're at 27. It's possible that within these next 4 chances that we capture, that we get to level 90. Like I said, we're doing both. Whichever comes last. $11,000. Okay, you know, hey, they can't all be winners. 3 more levels to go. 3 more chances to go. Can we do it? You all know I love to see that. Chansey! Aw, that would have been perfect! Stupid Chansey. So mad. This is gonna be garbage. It's gonna be like 5,000 experience. $6,000. Damn it. $89 and $88, baby. We could do this. We have one more chance to capture. We're gonna get them both to level 90, obviously, but can we get them both to level 90 off of one more Chansey? That'd be pretty cool. I say there's a chance. It's a small chance, but it's possible. We got a big Chansey to do it with. All right. Come on. $21,000? No! We were so close. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so we gotta catch at least one more Chansey. But hey, damn near almost exactsies there. We got 31 Chanseys. Almost got everyone we needed to get to level 90. Yeah, Himali-Hima-chan, Lickitung aren't quite there yet, but that's fine. Not really worried about them just yet. We're not too worried about them yet because we're not even close to them in our compilation yet. And we're gonna get them real quick. It's no problem. But excuse me. There we go. There's a Chansey right here. Could this be the last one? Could this be the last one? I think we got it. Yes. So next episode, guys, we're finally going to get the Sandshrew, Sandslash, Sweeper Bell, Victor Bell battles done. I'm going to try my damnest to evolve our Haunter as well, so we can also get Gengar in as well. That might be the entire episode next episode. It depends on how much time it takes. If it doesn't take that much time, we'll go ahead and continue leveling up our other Pokemon. We have a lot of Pokemon to level up. 25-ish or so Pokemon, give or take. It might be 27. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. Bid you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!